Hey, folks, welcome to the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network podcast. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's talk about Impact Wrestling. First off, the viewership is out for last Thursday's show for Impact Wrestling, and it's not good at all. 111,000 people tuned in to watch Impact Wrestling. This was 18 to 49, ages 18 to 49, 111,000 people tuned in to watch Impact Wrestling. Not very good at all. The AEW Impact Wrestling partnership is not helping Impact at all. At all. The New Japan Pro Wrestling partnership with Impact is not helping Impact Wrestling at all. The viewership is going down, it's not going up. Impact Wrestling needs to do something and needs to do something fast. The competition is fierce here in the States. You have the WWE, you have Ring of Honor, you have AEW, you have MLW, lots of promotions vying to be amongst the top promotions in the United States. Impact Wrestling is lumped into that group. So what's Impact Wrestling? What can they do? What can Impact Wrestling do? Here's the first thing. First of all, the AEW Impact Wrestling partnership. Let's talk about that for a second. Sorry, I think that's coming to an end soon. I think once Kenny Omega drops the title to whoever he drops it to, it's probably most likely going to be Moose. I'd be very surprised if it was anybody but Moose. I think that partnership's going to end. I think the partnership with AEW and Impact Wrestling is going to end. The only thing that could keep it together are the Good Brothers. And I really think the Good Brothers are going to be leaving Impact Wrestling once their contract is up in 2022. I mean, look at Don Callis. Don Callis, executive vice president, gave up that position to go work for AEW to be to Kenny Omega's full-time manager. So if the executive vice president doesn't want to stick with the company and take an on-air role in another promotion, then why would the talent want to stay? I mean, I'm very happy that Moose did sign with Impact Wrestling, and they did remain. I mean, that was crucial to Impact Wrestling, and I'm glad that they're able to resign him. But it doesn't look good when the executive vice president decides to leave to go work for a rival promotion. But I think once Kenny Omega drops that title, drops the Impact Wrestling World title and the TNA World title, I think that that relationship will be over and done. So what's Impact Wrestling? What can they do? What can Impact Wrestling do? No Slammiversary is coming up, and they're promising some surprises. We might see some new talent. The Iconics hopefully will sign with the Inspiration now. Sorry, the Inspiration. Will sign with Impact Wrestling. Other names out there, maybe Kalisto will be great for the X Division. So there's a lot of talent out there, and they're promising a few surprises. Mickie James is as good as in Impact Wrestling, in my opinion. They said we could expect talent that's already working for another company. Mickie James worked with NWA, put two and two together, and Mickie James most likely will be at Slammiversary. It's a very good bet that she'll be there. But what else can they do? Is that going to get the ratings up? Is that going to help with the ratings? I've been saying in the past that they should have their own AEW Dark, where they develop new talent, new young exciting talents. I mean, we've seen shades of we've seen a Lee Moriarty here, we've seen a Trey Lamar there. They've been one off though. We've seen Blake Christian one or two times. Blake Christian now with the NXT, but they're not really trying to develop new talent. Yes, okay, they got Sam Beal. We see Sam Beal is in Impact Wrestling, but they're not getting. People aren't getting excited. People aren't getting excited about potential young talent that we could be seeing in Impact Wrestling. So they need. I've been saying this for a very long time. They need their own AEW Dark. But what can they do? What could they possibly do? How could they achieve that? How could they be different? Here's an idea, and I read this online, and I think it's a great idea. I think Impact Wrestling should make themselves or do whatever they have to do to become the national promotion of Canada. And I don't want to say every country, but the United States, they have national promotions. It's WWE, AEW. You can say Ring of Honor is a national promotion. They run from they run all over the United States. MLW, they run shows all over the United States. But the competition is fierce, as I said, here in the United States. Mexico, AAA, CMLL, National Promotions of Mexico. There's no national promotion of Canada. Japan, New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Japan Pro Wrestling. Those are national promotions of Japan, but there's no national promotion of Canada. Lots of independent promotions, no national promotions. We got great talent in the Maritimes. Kobe Christ, Kaizen Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion. Got to get that Kobe Christ plug out there. We have great talent here in Ontario. We have great talents from coast to coast in Canada. And the up and coming talents that the Aiden Prince, Alexia Nicole, the up and coming talent that's here in Canada can become the AEW Dark of Impact Wrestling. They could take the talent that's in Canada, and there are loads of talent up here in Canada that they could work with. They could have their own AEW Dark show with the talent that's up here in Canada and develop new talent for Impact Wrestling. And they could run shows from BC out to the Maritimes, and they can maybe get a national TV deal. I don't know if this would happen, but CBC has Hockey Night in Canada. Maybe, just maybe, CBC could have a Pro Wrestling Night in Canada after Hockey Night in Canada, where they show Impact Wrestling live from Vancouver, or Pro Wrestling live from the Montreal Forum, or from Toronto, or in Windsor. I'd be there. I mean, that they could have a weekly live show or a monthly live show on CBC or CTV. I think that would be fantastic. I mean, there's no national promotion. I mean, you have Jeremy Prophet. Jeremy Prophet would be absolutely fantastic in Impact Wrestling, especially if it was the national promotion of Canada. Jeremy Prophet is a spokesperson for Canadian pro wrestling talent, in my opinion, and he would be fantastic. There's so much talent. Josh Alexander, the X Division champion, without a doubt could recommend some top talent that they could develop and be the faces of Impact Wrestling for the next 2-3 years. I think it's a terrific idea. I think Impact Wrestling should think about it. No national promotion in Canada. It's wide open up here. Yes, the WWE will show up here and there on a 3-city tour, but then head back down to the States. It's wide open, Impact Wrestling. It's wide open in Canada. Just do it. Even if you consider changing your name to a more Canadian name, I think that would be terrific. I think that would be fantastic. They should definitely consider it. That's my opinion. My opinion is they should definitely consider it. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. And let me know how you guys feel in the comment section. Comment on it. Let me know how you feel. All right, last thing I want to talk about here, Impact Wrestling, is, as we know, there were numerous WWE releases yesterday. And there's a couple of wrestlers that I think Impact Wrestling should definitely look at. Should definitely consider bringing in. Tony Nese, Killian Dane, and August Gray. August Gray they should definitely consider bringing him. August Gray, I should call him Anthony Green. I'm sorry. So Tony Nese, Anthony Green, Killian Dane. I think Killian Dane's going to be going as Big Damo now. But those are 3 guys they should consider bringing in. Also, Aria Davari, very talented wrestler as well. Tyler Breeze, a fan of Tyler Breeze. They have the Bollywood Boys. You could bring in. You could bring in the Bollywood Boys, because Lord knows Impact Wrestling they need to bolster their tag team division. You could get Alexander Wolf and talk to him about teaming with Killian Dane again, and they were together in Sanity, and have them come in as a tag team as well. They could add 2 tag teams, or Eric Young worked with Killian Dane, Alexander Wolf in Sanity, maybe reunite them. But there's a lot of talent out there that I think they should definitely consider bringing in to Impact Wrestling. And the three names that I would definitely be looking at if I was Impact Wrestling, without a doubt, Tony Nese, Anthony Green, Killian Dane. I'm saying that because Tony Nese, he indicated on Twitter that he works his ass off and he's ready to do it for the next company that he's going to work for. And Anthony Green says he now has a chip on his shoulder. He's only 27 years old and he wants to prove to everybody that he is the best professional wrestler in the world. And Killian Dane says that he is not quitting; he's staying in wrestling. Sounds like he really has something he wants to prove to the WWE as well. And those are the guys that you want in Impact Wrestling. Anthony Green, tremendous talent. Tremendous. I would, without a doubt. Tommy Dreamer actually tweeted out that tweeted to Tony Nese saying that when his 90-day non-compete is up, to contact him and he'll get him into Impact Wrestling. So hopefully we'll see that. But the three guys that I would like to see: Tony Nese, Anthony Green, Killian Dane. We'll love to see them in Impact Wrestling, and hopefully we will see them. We'll see them soon. Hopefully they could get that 90-day non-compete waived and they could sign with other promotions quicker. But definitely Impact Wrestling should definitely be, and I don't want to keep repeating myself. I don't want to get anybody bored. But once again, I'm going to say, because these are three guys that I think could definitely make an impact in Impact Wrestling. No pun intended. Tony Nese, Anthony Green, Killian Dane. They should definitely be looking at them. All right, on that note, I'm going to say thank you very much for listening to me today. I'm Louis Carlin. This is the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network podcast. And until next time, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. And stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye-bye.